How's it going, guys? I hope you're having a great day. On today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to turn on your Tacoma with your key fob. Let's get to it. Before we start, guys, I am going to need a flat surface. This is not going to work. So now that that's taken care of, let's see what comes in your kit and what are some of the tools that you're going to need. Alright guys, so what you're going to need is a 10mm socket and ratchet, a Phillips head screwdriver, and then on your kit you're going to have the remote start module and your wire harness. Let's go over your wire harness and some of the connectors that it has. Do not get overwhelmed with the amount of connectors. This is extremely easy to install. First we're going to look at your B connector. This is going to be installed first along with your two black connectors on this side. We move over to the other side, you have your A connector, then you have all these connectors that are right here are going to be installed into this module. So the first thing you're going to want to do is turn on your truck so you can turn the steering wheel and access the two screws that are behind. You're going to go ahead, turn on the truck. When you turn the steering wheel, you will see one screw here and one screw on this other side. You're going to get your screwdriver and remove both of the screws that are behind the steering wheel. Then guys, by just pushing both ends, so you're pushing from this side and the other side, that's how I was able to take that out. I found it easier if you push your steering wheel up. Now you have a little bit more space to remove this plastic piece. Next step, we're going to remove our step panel. Just slowly reach in. And we're going to come over here to our kick panel. If you notice back here, there's a screw. I already went ahead and unscrewed it. Take it out. Just pry this open right here. And your whole kick panel just comes off. Alright guys, this is where we're going to use our 10mm socket. We're going to take out this bolt right here. We have these two Phillips screws that we need to remove. Let's go ahead and do that. Now that we have all that off, we're going to remove the panel. Take your time, make sure you don't break any tab. You're going to start from up here, pull outward. There we go. And then slowly make your way to the driver door until the entire panel comes off. It's not going to be necessary to disconnect anything, so just leave this hanging right here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to install the wire harness. Like I had mentioned before, we're going to first use the white connector labeled B with the two black connectors. What you want to do is you want to grab your wire harness and place it under this panel right here. Leave your wire harness right there. We're going to be using this ECU and we're going to be removing this plug right here. There's a tab right there that you have to push in order for this to come out. And then this connector right here, it's going to go with the wire harness kit that you got that has the opening. You are going to have to remove that B sticker that was on it. You connect that there, and then the other side of your wire harness goes to where the original OEM top connector used to be. Once you hear it click, you're good to go. We're going to get the wire harness with the two black connectors and we're going to bring it over here to this connector right here, and we're going to do the same thing. So this is your OEM connector. You're going to connect it to your wire harness supplied, and then the wire harness now goes where your original OEM connector was. Once it clicks, you're good to go. And this is all the connecting you need to do to the truck. Now we're going to reassemble the panel. Same way it came out, we're going to put it back in. You're going to start towards the left, making sure that each tab clicks. I found this lower airbag area more of a challenge to put it back on, but it's good. Once you've seen that all of them have clicked, you need to put your two screws back on and your 10mm bolt. Now we're going to place the panel that goes under the steering wheel. Make sure that it clicks all around. You're gonna wanna leave the screws that are on this panel to the end once you turn on the vehicle. So don't put those on just yet. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna program your remote module. You're gonna notice here there's a power button. You're gonna push down on it. You're gonna hold it, and you're gonna get this black connector, the one that doesn't have a tab up here in the top. While holding down on the power button, you're gonna insert it right here. It's gonna turn red, then yellow, then it's gonna be blue and red. Once it turns solid blue, you can let go. Then we're gonna proceed to using all the other connectors. You're gonna get this white one. You're gonna insert it right there. Then you're gonna get this red one here. And then finally, you have your white one. It's gonna go right there. Okay, for now, don't worry about black and blue connectors. You're gonna go over your start button. You're gonna click it once, twice. You're gonna see your blue button turned off. Once it starts blinking, you have programmed your remote start module. Get your wire harness, and right behind here, there's a place where you can just drop your remote module. And by tucking it in there, you'll get all your wire harness out of the way. We're gonna just put our kick panel back on, same way it came out. It's gonna go back in, give it a light tap. You put your screw back on. This you can tighten by hand. And then we just need to put our step panel, make sure everything aligns, and then just lightly tap it. All right, it's time to test to see if this thing works. We're gonna press our lock button 3 times. We're gonna see the lights turn on. The whole system's turning on right now. And the truck is gonna turn on right now. Isn't that cool? The last step is for us to finally turn this over and install the 2 screws that were missing. We couldn't do this before because the car was not on. Alright guys, that about wraps it up. You guys should be able to click your lock button 3 times when your Tacoma turns on. It's extremely convenient when it's a hot or cold day. You get back to your truck and it's either the AC is either going to be on or the heater is going to be on. If you guys purchased your smartphone module, I'm going to show you guys how to install that right now. Alright guys, so if you purchase your smartphone module, these are the 2 things that are going to come in the box. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to link them together and then connect this to the remote start module so you can use your phone to unlock and turn on your car. So I've gone ahead and I brought back all the wire harness and the remote module that we originally were playing with. Get your smart module wire harness and connect it to your module. All right, now that that's done, you can put it off to the side. Now what you're going to want to do is originally the black connector that you use to program your remote module, you're going to remove it and you're never going to use it again. Then you're going to get your other black connector that you did not use initially. Now this connector has a pin right there. I don't know if you guys can see the pin. That you're going to connect to your smart module wire harness, the female end. Now you're going to see a red and green light turn on. Wait about a minute or so until both lights turn solid. There we go. Both lights are solid. You're going to put this to the side. So now we're going to program it just how we did at the beginning. You're going to get your black connector closest to these 2 blue connectors. This is coming directly from the wire harness that was supplied on the smart remote module. We're going to click the button, hold it, insert the connector onto your remote module. You're going to see the light turn blue, then red, yellow, and once the blue and red one turn on, you're going to want to let go. Once you let go, what you're going to do is you're going to click it again. It's going to turn off, and once they come back on, you're going to release the button. You're going to go over to your push to start button. You're going to click it once, twice. Buttons are going to turn blue, yellow, and red. Once that happens, you're going to wait a little bit and then click your push to start button. And that's it, guys. Your smart remote module has been programmed. Guys, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to hide all this wire harness like I had initially explained over here to the back. Guys, notice I left the smart remote module by itself. You can see the red and green light. These are always going to stay on. I left it by itself because you're going to want to have this right next to your kick panel for best signals. You're going to put it like this, just make it drop. With this wire that's hanging here, you're going to move it around, make sure that it falls down all the way. And then you're just going to tuck in all this wiring like like so. After you have programmed your remote module, you're going to download the app on the instructions, fill out all the information. You're going to create the account. You're going to receive an email. On the email, you're going to click on the link that says set password. Here you're going to receive this. Then you're going to put in your password. You're going to receive this notification. Then you're going to use the email and password that you used to register. Here you're going to see the My Garage page. At the bottom right corner, you're going to click the Add Vehicle sign. On this page, you're going to enter the device serial number located on that sticker up at the top. The app is going to go ahead and ask you for a phone number. This phone number is available on the instructions that you received. Then this notification is going to pop up. You're going to click OK. Then again, this other notification is going to pop up and you're going to say allow access. It's going to load and then the user agreement is going to come out. Just click agree. Now you're in the home screen. You're going to click at the top right corner. You're going to go to settings. Then it's going to ask you to bypass protocol not set. You're going to click OK. Once it asks you to select the protocol, you're going to scroll all the way down where it says 14. Then the notification stating device rebooting is going to pop up. Just click OK and wait. Once that's done, you're going to go to the My Garage page on your app. And you're going to click where it says release vehicle. When this notification comes up, you just click on release. Then you're going to go back to the My Garage page on your app. You're going to go to the vehicle that you've registered and you're going to click on the star icon. This is going to allow you to always have your vehicle on the home page. Once you're in the home page, you're going to realize that the vehicle that's being shown is not a Tacoma. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go up at the top right corner. You're going to click on the settings icon. You're going to scroll down where it says tap to configure. On this page, you're going to enter your year, make, model, trim, and color. Now when you go to your home screen, you see that your 3rd gen Tacoma is there with the color you've selected, the trim model, and so on. After all of that has been done, it's time for us to test the app and make sure that it works. So here you guys can see it says that my doors are unlocked. I'm going to try to lock them. You guys saw how it locked. If we want to go ahead and unlock it. So now we're going to turn on the car. There we see that it's communicating with the vehicle. And just like that, guys, the truck turned on. Now if we want to turn off the vehicle, just simply click right here and the truck turns off. Hey guys, that about wraps it up for this install. I know it was a lot of steps, but as long as you follow along, you should not have any problem. One of the really cool things about this kit is that it's also available for you guys that have this key. If you guys have this key, the kit will come with a key fob different from the one we normally get, the stock key fob, but it'll still work. It's also available for all manual and automatic 3rd gen Tacomas. This kit is still not available for the 2nd gen, so hopefully that does come soon. If you guys have any questions in regards to this kit, just shoot us a comment down below. We'll make sure to answer it as fast as possible. And if you guys have any questions in regards to troubleshooting with your kit, just send us an email to support@TacomaBeast.com. I'll see you guys on the next video.